Hello, I'm Landon Schlungen, and today we're going to do some Code Wars. We're going to start out with the easy ones, which are 8 KU, and then we're going to work our way to maybe a 5. We'll see. But let's start with an 8 and see how it goes. I have it sorted by popularity, status approved, and katas that I have not completed. And as you can see right here, I have 661 kata points, or whatever it is. So yeah. Let's get started. Let's try this even or odd one, and let's do JavaScript. Should be pretty easy for me. Let's see here, create a function that takes an integer as an argument and returns even if it's even and odd for odd. Okay, so this one is really easy. We can just do a ternary operator. We'll just do return number modulus 2 equals 0. Well, if it's like that, then it would be even. Otherwise, it would be odd. So that should be pretty simple. Let's try testing that. And okay, I have to capitalize that, looks like. And now it should work. And I'm guessing most of the answers will look exactly like this one. So let's submit that. And for some reason, it just takes a while. And yep, exactly what I did here. Except this guy, oh, he didn't do equals 0, he just did modulus 2. Because 0 is null, or 0 is false in JavaScript. Makes sense. That's pretty cool. All right, let me go back to that. Okay, cool, it saved my sorting. Great. All right, next one. You know, that one was so easy. Let's just do another 8 KU and then we'll ramp up from there. So let's do return negative. You are given a number and have to make it negative, but maybe the number is already negative. The number, okay, so I just have to make it negative. Let's see here, return, how do I actually do this? I can subtract by double the amount, maybe? So num, if num is less than or equal to 0, or if num is, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Num is less than or equal to 0, then I want to do num minus equals, I should actually use if statements here. If num is less than or equal to 0, then I want to return num minus num times 2, and that is actually if it's greater than or equal to 0. Otherwise, I just want to return num. Return num. This should actually just be greater than. All right, let's try that. Hey, there we go. Let's see what other people did. Math.apps and just put a negative sign in front. Huh, interesting. I can just put a negative sign in front of the number. Oh, well, I thought what I did was pretty clever, so I didn't know you could put a negative sign in front of a variable to make it negative. Oh well, learn something new every day. Next one. Let's bump up the difficulty here, huh? Let's do a 7 KU. Highest and lowest on strings. I think I tried doing this one in Go before, but not JavaScript. Yeah, JavaScript should be pretty simple. I just need to return the highest and lowest number in this string. So let's first split this up. Let's do just array equals numbers dot split by a space. So then we get them in. We get just the numbers, and then we need to loop through this. So we'll go for let I equal 0, I less than r dot length, I plus plus. And then our first number is going to be our min and our max, so we're going to go let min equal r. I mean, this is, I guess I could do math.max and math.min. Can I do that? Let's see here, console.log math.max. Let's pass in the array. I might have to destructure it, I'm not sure. But let's just return 9 for now, I don't know. 42, so it does look like it works. Okay, so I can just do that. Great. Then I can just return a template string. We'll go math dot, I think I want the maximum number first. So do that. And then a space, and then the minimum number at dot min dot array. And I guess it must parse it because I'm guessing this is an array of strings, but it must parse it automatically. It's pretty neat. Well, actually, this is probably a string, so but it still got 42 though. I don't know. Let's try it. Yes. Okay. What's happening here? Oh, I'm missing that in a template string. Okay, so I need that on the end, and for some reason I have 2 here. Okay, let's try that. Oh my gosh, it worked. Awesome. So that's it. That was actually pretty easy. Let's submit that, see what other people came up with. Numbers.split.map number. Okay, that one's weird. Yeah, this is what I did right here. Cool. All right, next one. Let's try a 6 now. Feeling warmed up now, so should be able to try a 6. All right, highest scoring word. Well, I don't see a reason not to do this one, so let's try it out. JavaScript. Given a string of words, you need to find the highest scoring word. Each letter of a word scores points according to its position in the alphabet. Ah, I see. You need to return the highest scoring word as a string. Okay. If 2 words score the same, return the word that appears earliest in the original string. Okay, so if there's a tie, return the first one. All letters will be lowercase and all inputs will be valid. I think the first thing I want to do is define a constant for the letters, and I guess I can do that above the function. Let's do const letters equals the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, cool. All right, and then I think I can use index of the letter to find the index, and then I just add 1 to it to find the value. I could have also done it with an object and just done ABC and then applied the number to it, but maybe this will be easier anyways. All right, so I think I need to split the X. So we're going to do const array equals x.split by space. All right, and then we got to loop through each one of these words and put them in a map, I think is what I want to do here. Let's do r.forEach for each word. Let's do const word values equals an empty object, and we'll go word values of the word equal 0 to start out with. So this is just going to instantiate the values inside of there, and then we're going to start adding them up. So we will do a for loop. I think we're going to need, we're going to need 2 loops for this. Go well, maybe not if we use indexing. Yeah, we will need 2 loops. Let I equal 0, I less than r.length, I++, and then we got to loop through each little word. So, and they're different lengths, but that shouldn't matter. We can just do for let j equal 0, j less than r of I dot length, and then j++, and there we go, formats correctly. Okay, so now I'm getting each letter, and I need to do word values of r of I, because r of I is the word, the one word, plus equals the value of j, so plus equals r of ij, yeah. And then I'm going to return the highest one as a string. Okay, so I have to math.max and find the highest in the object. I think I can do object.values and then maybe pass that in math.max. No, I have to do entries so that I can find both. Object.entries and pass in word values. Let's try console logging that, see what it gives us. Okay, interesting. Man, 0 man, what the heck? Object.entries. What if I just did word values? What does that give me? Why is it like this? Oh, is it because it's not a number? Is that why? Oh, yeah. What am I doing here? I need to find the value of this, not just give it the letter. Yes, okay. So I need to do letters dot index of r of ij, and it should always be lowercase, so that should be fine. But I'll probably have to do +1 because index of it gives me the index of it, which starts at 0. And let's just, and this plus is gonna make it a, I don't need that plus. Let's try testing that. Okay, cool. I think that's what I wanted. And taxi is 54, which is the highest, and I need to return that. So, okay, now what does object.entries give me of word values? Okay, man28, and this is an array like so. I think what I can do is object.entries for each, object.entries, pass in word values, and then do for each on it. And then I'll do the key and the value. And I believe key goes there and value is here. Let's try console logging that quick, because I'm not actually sure on that. .log v. Let's do key. Okay. Option shift down does not work, I guess. It's unfortunate. And let's do value. So v is v. Let's try testing that. Why? Okay. Key is man28, v is 0. Okay, so that's doing index actually. The key is an array, and I can just grab the second value and the first value. Yeah, I might as well just do that then. Yeah, might as well. If I can find, now let's just do let max equal, let's do let entries or const entries equals this, and then let max equal entries 0, 0, or 0, 1, 0, 1. So that should be a value. And then we'll go entries for each, and then we want to do if k of 1, so that should be the value, is greater than max. Then I want my word, let word equal the first one as well, except it'll be 0, 0. And then we'll go if it's greater than the max, then we need to set the word equal to this new one. So word equals k of 0. And we want the value, or max, to equal k of 1. All right, and then let's return the word. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go! That was correct, apparently. It looks pretty fugly. Looks really fugly, but you know what? They got the job done. Let's see what other people came up with. All right, submit that. Oh, look at that. This guy did char code at instead of using the alphabet. I thought about that, but I was like, I barely know how to use that. So he also used reduce and math.max as well. It's pretty cool. This one did a compose from Ramda. Weird. Never seen that before ever. This guy did another reduce. Index of. This guy sorted it as well. Ah, sort the scores and then, oh, take the last one. I see. Yeah, I could have sorted it, I suppose. That's another way to find max and min. Just sort the numbers and take the last or the first one. All right, cool. Let's do a 5. Not sure how this is going to go, but we'll see. All right, 5 Caillou. Now, 5 Caillou and under are actually pretty difficult, I found, so, but they are definitely doable. Well, 5 is doable. I don't know about 1. I can imagine those ones are really, really hard. Valid parentheses, ROT13, product of consecutive fib numbers, hashtag generator, algorithms and strings. Let's try the hashtag generator and see what that's all about. Okay. The marketing team is spending way too much time typing in hashtags. Let's help them with our own hashtag generator. Okay, so it must start with a hashtag. All words must have their first letter capitalized. If the final result is longer than 140 characters, it must return false. Or if the input or the result is an empty string, it will return false. Okay. This one actually doesn't seem too difficult. It really doesn't. I think the first thing we got to do is check if it's 140 characters. Yeah, we'll say if string.length is greater than 140, we'll return false. Alright, and then, so we did that one. If the input or result is an empty string, it will return false. So we'll say if string.length is 0 as well, so, or if string.length is 0, return false. Words must have their first letter capitalized. I think that's after we hashtag it, so we need to put a hashtag in front, and then between every space they should have capital, and then no spaces. So I think I need to make this an array, so we'll go let words equal string.split. We'll split it by space, and then when we loop through it, we have to trim off the extra spaces so we don't get those, and then combine it with .join. So okay, so we'll go words.map, might as well use map, and one word will be w.trim. So trim the word. I can actually just add that on to here. I might as well. .map w.trim. Alright, so now all the words are trimmed. Now I need to capitalize them. And there's actually a pretty good thing on Stack Overflow for that, to capitalize it. I think it's like you take the first character, the uppercase, capitalize word, JavaScript. Yeah, I went to this place before. Very simple. We just take this. Alright, and actually it's a whole function. Might as well just take the whole function. String.chart 0.uppercase plus everything after that. Alright, so let's just name this capitalize. Capitalize. Let's pass in our, I wonder if I can just do another map, honestly. Or just put it here. Capitalize the trimmed word. Alright, capitalize the trimmed word. Let's see what this is giving us. Alright, good. They're capitalized. Now I just have to join them and put a hashtag in front, I think. So let's return template string. Let's put a hashtag in front, and then we'll go words.join, no spaces, and that should be it. I think this will work. Expected false to equal Codewars. Now why does that not work? Can I bring this over? Make this bigger. Expected Codewars to equal false, or not equal false. I mean. No, expected false to equal Codewars. What am I returning here? Console.log. Let's just grab this whole template string. We have a hashtag Codewars. Codewars is nice. Is it not what it should be? I'm confused. Oh, this one. Wait, no. Wait, is it because of this one? But I'm checking for that. Okay, let's see what string we're getting. Codewars. So that one should not equal false? Okay, so this one should not equal false. Oh, okay. Oh, because this one's an empty string. Otherwise it can be, it's fine. Okay, so that complicates things. So I can't check if it's greater than 140 characters. But if it's still empty, then it's also false. Let's see what this gives us. I expected that to equal false. Okay, so we'll say if words.join equals an empty string. Actually, we'll have to do that before that. And let's actually put that in a variable. Or I can, why don't I just add it to the end of this? Join that, we can get rid of that. If words equals an empty string, then I return false. Otherwise I can just use words. Alright, let's test that. Okay, so now the final word is longer than 140 characters, so I can do that here as well. If words.length is greater than 140. Test. Have to do 139. Hey, there we go. I guess I was counting that hashtag, so it has to be 139. Let's attempt it and see if it passes more tests, and it looks like it does. So there we have it. Not actually as hard as I thought it was going to be, but you know, sometimes it's hit or miss on these Codewars. So let's see what other people got. Oh, this one's good. He uses the same capitalize function. Probably copied it straight off Stack Overflow, just like I did. String.length greater than 140 or string empty, do false. Otherwise, string.split, map capitalize. Oh. Yeah, I could have just passed in capitalize the function. That's important to note. That's kind of cool. You align it. I wonder how. I'm surprised this works for him. Oh, because he did empty string instead of .length is 0. That's probably why. Yeah, this guy ran into the same problem I did. But I guess this works. Cool, cool. Let's see what else we can do. Should we dare try a 4? Sudoku solution validator? Oh gosh. I feel like that one would take forever. Snail. Snail seems kind of fun. Algorithms and arrays. Let's just take a look at it. Snail sort. Given a double array, return the array elements arranged from outermost elements to the middle element, traveling clockwise. Return the array elements arranged from outermost elements to the middle element. Oh, I see. Like this image. Oh my gosh. Okay. How in the world? How do you do that? You could start at the center or at the start. I don't think it really matters. You definitely need two for loops. It's kind of cool though. If it's empty, then just do an empty one. I don't know, should I try it? See how far I get? It just says enjoy. Oh, thanks. Yeah, might as well try it. I don't know. It might take me a little while. Okay, well, first let's make our for loops. Alright, so we have our 2 for loops now. And let's make a variable for the final array. It will be empty. And then we will return it. Well, the first 3 on top are going to be ordered at the start, no matter what. Really, the problem is, how do you find the center one and how do you go down? Okay, so final array dot push. So I can get the top row just with r of I and r of 0, since it has to be the first one. I can just do that out here. R 0 and say if I equals 0, maybe I can do this. I don't know. That's totally scuffed, but whatever. And this has to be destructured. Alright, let's test it. Would you look at that? That one works and this one does too. Yeah, it got 1, 2, 3, but not the rest of them. Okay, so that works nicely. Now how do I go down? I need to get the last character, the last number in each of the arrays. I wonder if I should have another function for looping through the array and like pass flags into it. Yeah, and then I gotta go backwards on the last one, and then come forwards. If I flattened it out, that would not help me, I don't think. Okay, so how do I can get the last one in each by doing like final r dot push r of array of I. I have to get the last one, so array of I and then grab the last. So array of I dot length minus 1. So that would grab the last. So let's test that. 1 1 1 2 3 3 6 9. Oh, that's because I should say else here. 1 2 3 6 9. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Maybe 1 2 3 4 5 10 15 20 25. Okay, so now I did want this and this. Next up, I have to go backwards on the last one. So I could say maybe an else if here. If it's the last one, so how do I tell if it's the last one? R dot length equals I minus 1. Is that how I do that? I can just push this down. Oops. So if it's the last one, our dot length would be 4. So 4 I minus 1, I plus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Then do final r dot push dot 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 array, and I have to reverse it. So dot reverse. Hopefully that works. Let's test that. 1 2 3 6 9 8 7. Ooh, we're getting closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Okay. Now we have to go up. So how do I do that? This is where it really gets tricky. But I think after we go up, then it's kind of like doing it all over again. But do I have to do like another for loop for that? Like a different one? And that would be the first character of each one. Okay, so we're doing the first, then this grabs the last, this grabs the end. Now up. How do I do up? Do I need another else if? My brain hurts. Start. This one grabs the bottom, and this one grabs the right side. Now I just need the left side, but it has to be after all these other ones. What if I did another for loop for that? Like for equals 0, I less than r dot length I plus plus. In this case, left side is 4 and 7, or it would go 7, 4. And I have to start at the end and work my way up, so maybe I have to go through it in reverse. So maybe do r dot length here, I minus minus, I greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0. Do something like that. So now it'll go up, and I can say if I does not equal, or if I does not equal array dot length minus 1, so if it's not the ending array, or if it's not the first, or if I is not equal to 0, then I need to do final array dot push the first character of the array, so we'll go array of I dot, no, the first one, so 0 here. Final array dot push I 0. Alright, let's test that. Now read property 0 of undefined, so this array is probably off a little bit. R dot length minus 1 less than or equal to 0. I r dot length minus 1. So it'd be 3, then 2, then 1, then 0. Does this have to be -1? Certainly not, right? No, never mind. I guess that is what it has to be. 8, 7. Whew. Or I can just do less than, right? Less than 0? Does that work? Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7. Seems like it doesn't even go through this. 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 8, 7, and I need it to be 4. I does not equal array dot length minus 1. So the starting point, or if I equals 0, which would just be the start. Console.log I. Does it even run that? Heck. Oh, wait. As long as I is greater than 0. Hey, there we go. 7, 4. Ah, there we go. I just had to do greater than 0. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4. Alright, it looks like we're looping through that correctly. Okay. Now we have to repeat this, except like -1 of everything. I wonder if I can just use recursion for this. Man, this one's difficult. Left side. There's got to be a way easier way to do this that I just am not aware of. There's probably a way to do it with recursion, or just doing separate functions for this stuff. Except if I was to grab the right side again, well, I wouldn't even have to. It would just be here and here. Maybe once I do that, then I can cut off all those numbers, just like array.splice all those positions, and just be left with a smaller grid. I wonder if that would work. So this would be like function find outer square. Outer square takes in the array, and it does this stuff here. So that finds the outer square of this double array. So we'll go find outer square, pass in the array, we'll let answer equal that, and then I need to do array.splice. Oh boy, return answer. Okay, so yeah, it's the same. Finding all the outer values. Okay, so now how do I make this array smaller then after that? I wish I could like just filter out the numbers that I have, but obviously some of these numbers can be the same, so that doesn't work. Well, actually, yeah, maybe there is a way to do that, like if the array matches. Then take out one of the numbers? No. Maybe I can return not just the final array, but also something else. And do answer and next. And then we'll go like let next equal an empty array. And then next will be whatever I didn't complete. It'll be the inner stuff. But how do I get to that? Maybe I can just do that with a double for loop. If I did a double for loop, I could skip the first one and skip the last one, and then just skip the two outer edges. That seems fine. So, okay. I wonder if I should define another function for that. Function find middle, although might run into a problem. So I can just start at 1, and then I can do length -1 here, I think. So then it'll only do the center. And then for j as well, I can basically do the same thing. J is 1 and -1. And then console.log array of ij, and then let new array equal. Okay, so this would be new array dot push. Let's just do this for now. This isn't actually right, but return new array. I need to use this somewhere, and for the next array, just do that. Or go find middle and pass in our array. So middle 5, middle of this is all these ones, middle of this is all these. That seems right. Okay, but it has to be a double array, so that's the problem with it. How do I get it to be double array? Array.push, just do that. But I have to splice off the ends. I should have just done that for this. I don't need that second for loop. I can just do new r.push r of I. Then I need to take off the first and the last. So I think we can do that with splice. Array splice JavaScript. 10 February. That inserts that, replaces one element at index 4. Delete count. Optional. Yeah, what does it return? An array containing the deleted elements. An array containing the deleted elements. 20 drum. So since that one is inserting it, remove 0 elements before index 2. Okay, so dot splice. Remove from index 1 to the last index and return it. Yeah, so that would be r of I dot length -1. That's that. I need to console log this. So this is giving me 5 and 6. Not exactly what I want, but this is looking pretty good. Should just be these two, I'm guessing. Yeah, so it has to be -2. Yeah, okay. So then that's giving me the center. So looking good there. And then, man, I think I'll have to use recursion. Okay, because I need to do find outer square again. So let's next answer. And next equals square. And pass in next. And I have to do answer dot push. Next answer. Oops, what did I do here? Is it because I'm declaring it twice? Second to next. Oh, and now I'm getting 2 arrays, darn it. Expected that, instead got 0, instead got 1. Wait, what? Wait, return answer. I just want to add that to the end of it. Okay, I just gotta do answer.push here, maybe? Yeah, what was it? Dot, next answer. Okay, so we finished the third one. Now it's time for the big ones. Okay. We're almost there. I just gotta figure out how to do this recursion. I need to keep finding outer square until next is empty. Okay. So that's a while loop. I think I can do that. While next does not equal empty array. So while next dot length does not equal 0. Maybe I should be a do while. Do this while, and answer dot push this next. Wait, no. While next dot length does not equal 0. Do this again. Let answer be up here. Answer. Let outer. Answer dot push outer. This has to put in next. Let next equal array. So that next can be here. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Push the outer. Darn it, next is not defined. I feel like we're so close. Maybe it's the way I'm returning this. Maybe I should do an object and just do final equals this, or outer equals that, middle equals, let's go outer, and then we'll just go object to structure this maybe, or we'll go let object equal this, and then we'll just go object.next, or object.middle I mean. Let object equal outer, which is going to be the array, middle will equal null, wait no, that will also equal the array. Outer is going to equal null for the start. Object equals that. I don't know, let's test that. Outer is not defined, what the heck? Oh, that's why. Object.outer. Okay, it's stuck in a... Okay, yeah, it's stuck in a... I need to do object.middle. Oh my gosh! Let's go! That only took like, I don't know, 50 minutes? Maybe? Oh my gosh. Finally. It is complete. Look at that beautifulness. Found the outer, found the middle. Threw it into a do while loop and bam. It works. Dang, glad I stuck with it. I was thinking about just unlocking the solutions after I was stumped for a little bit there. But, well, I guess it didn't do all the tests yet, but it does all the random tests too. Let's go. Alright, let's see what other people did. Whoa. Now that is clean. Get the first row, right items, bottom items, left items. So it's actually pretty similar to what I did, except like way cleaner, using pop and shift and concat. What does this one do? Vector. No, vector's the array. Wow, that one's really clean. Just a while loop. Yeah, all these use while loops. This one uses recursion. So yeah, I was thinking recursion might work too. Oh, it looks cool. Case U, case L, case D, case R. Oh, I see. That's interesting. And this guy just used a for loop, I think. Yeah, that's very cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna be done on that high note, so, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I was able to do the snail kata. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions. I read all the comments. And thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.